Welcome to the Retail Fix It podcast. I'm Lance Calvert, your host. We're revolutionizing national facility maintenance. Retail Fix It does preventive maintenance, reactive maintenance, and projects. Those are the three distinct departments, if you will, where we perform, and that's kind of an all-encompassing service for multi-facility owners. We work for any type of commercial facility owner that owns multiple sites all over the country, and we can centralize that to one provider for you nationally and streamlining cost and all sorts of strategies to centralize it and to bring cost control, to bring communication control, technology powered strategies that really empower the outcomes that retailers, restaurant owners, any multi-chain facility owners are looking to do to reduce cost, improve quality, and those kind of things. We do all repairs in every single trade across the whole country, so it doesn't matter where it is in the nation, it doesn't matter what trade it is, and it doesn't matter what time it is. We're 24/7 reactive, preventive maintenance, and projects nationwide for multi-commercial facility owners. Today, we're going to talk about staying ahead of the game in preventive maintenance for multi-facility customers. A preventive maintenance program is important for any HVAC unit, but you multiply that times hundreds of your sites where you've got these assets all across the nation. Now you've multiplied the importance of doing that, because preventive maintenance is highly important. It's avoided because it looks like an expense, but it's really not. It's a place where you're saving thousands, maybe millions. So what's the difference between maintenance professionals and everyone else? We don't wait for things to break. In today's episode, I'm going to show you why reactive maintenance is bleeding your multi-facility operations dry, and how a rock-solid preventive maintenance program will save thousands, maybe millions, every single year. I've been in this business for 25 years, and I've seen it all. From retail chains running their equipment into the ground to facility managers scrambling with critical system failure during peak hours. That stops now. In this segment, we're going to go the cost of reaction. Let me hit you with some hard numbers. Reactive maintenance costs 3 to 9 times more than preventive maintenance. Emergency repairs typically cost 50% more than a scheduled service. And downtime, that's where the real bleeding begins. Look, I was called in to consult with a chain last summer that had 7 AC failures during a heat wave. They lost about $300,000 in revenue, not counting repairs and customers' goodwill. After implementing my quarterly PM program, they haven't had a single unplanned outage since. The preventive maintenance blueprint is what you're looking for. Your blueprint for a bulletproof preventive maintenance program across all your facilities. First, asset inventory. Document every single piece of equipment in every location, make, model, is the date, installation date, service history. If you don't know what you have, you can't maintain it properly. Our systems grab all of that data on our first visit to your site, and they provide all of that data in a system that delivers that information to the provider himself and you afterwards. Second, standardize your PM schedule, HVAC quarterly. If you're doing plumbing, electrical, fire suppression, those are biannually and stuff like that. But quarterly preventive maintenance programs. Third, prioritize based on criticality. This goes down, your whole operation stops. This fails, you got inconvenience, but not catastrophic. Know the difference and schedule accordingly. That's what we bring. And fourth, the part nobody wants to talk about, documentation. Every inspection, every finding, every repair gets logged in the system, no exceptions. This isn't just about fixing problems. It's about building intelligence on your systems over time. Gone are the days of clipboards and paper logs. If you're managing multi-facilities and you're not leveraging technology, you're working harder, not smarter. A good computerized maintenance management system does three critical things. It triggers PM work orders automatically based on time or usage metrics. It tracks inventory so you're never scrambling for parts, and it gives you actionable data to make better decisions. These are the reasons that preventive maintenance programs are avoided because they're not done strategically, where if you're doing them strategically, it's a must to do them. You'll save thousands. In again, depending on how many sites you have, millions on preventing reactive and asset replacement prevention. These aren't expenses. These are investments. This equipment that's used with the systems that are used all bundle into a preventive maintenance program that is going to save you a ton of money, not cost you a ton of money. And it's critical to know that you're saving cost on this. Your preventive maintenance program is only as good as the people executing it. That's why it's avoided a lot of times. So I've trained hundreds of technicians, and I'll tell you this, the team members are your frontline defenders. It matters who we're sending, and it matters how we're providing compliance programs around the people that we're sending. Training is not optional. Technology changes, equipment evolves, but the teams we send continually get skill level development and compliance regulations through our processes, making that easy for them. When I implement a PM program, the first thing we do is assess the team's capabilities and create a customized training program. You need specialists and generalists. Your generalists handle routine PMs across all your locations, and your specialists track the complex systems or troubleshoot the problems your generalists identify. Cross training is non negotiable. When someone calls in sick, your PM schedule doesn't change, period. I've seen too many critical maintenance tasks delayed because only one person knew how to perform them. Not on my watch. Measuring success. If you're not measuring, you're not managing. Here are 5 KPIs I require every multi facility maintenance operation to track. 1, planned maintenance percentage. Aim for 80% planned and 20% reactive or less. 2, mean time between failures. Uptime. This should increase every quarter. 3, PM compliance schedule completion rate should be above 95%. Number 4, equipment downtime should decrease consistently. Number 5, maintenance cost as percentage of replacement asset value. Industry benchmark is 2 to 3%. Critically important. These numbers don't lie. They tell you exactly how well your program is working. We turn around operations that were 90% reactive to 80% planned in under 6 months. The results completely speak for themselves. Preventive maintenance isn't just about avoiding breakdowns. It's about extending equipment life, optimizing energy efficiency, ensuring regulatory compliance, and protecting your bottom line. Here's the reality. In multi-facility operations, the companies that implement rigorous preventive maintenance programs outperform their reactive competitors every single time. It's not even close. The amount of savings and comfort level from your store locations and preventing all sorts of unnecessary site visits and emergencies. Remember this, maintenance isn't a cost center. It's a profit protection department, period. Proven in all of the reporting that we'll provide in our systems. Invest in preventive maintenance, execute with precision, and measure relentlessly. That's how you stay ahead of the game. I'm Lance Calvert. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let's get some PMs started so you guys can save hundreds of thousands of dollars this summer on all of your locations, because doing it right is a reason to get PMs cranking. Reducing reactive maintenance, increasing longevity of the systems that you're using to cool your and heat your space. And so let's partner together, get that done. Thank you for joining the Retail Fix It podcast. Like, share, subscribe. But most importantly, Let's protect your assets so you guys can compete and get costs down, because that's just as important as making money. It is money. So we love you. God bless you. Thank you guys for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.